The Southern European region represents about a quarter of Scotland's exports. So about £7 billion worth of Scottish exports went into those 11 countries, predominantly the Western ones. Netherlands is the second largest export market for Scotland globally, and France is the next biggest after that. So huge opportunities, a close market proximity is really important for Scottish companies, not having to deal with different time zones, not having to deal with getting on a plane and travelling for days and overnights. One of the biggest opportunities for Scottish companies is food and drink exports. France is our largest food export market globally, and across France and Germany we have dedicated food and drink specialists. We now have a new dedicated person in Copenhagen covering the Nordics market, and we will soon have additional specialists in the Netherlands and in Spain. I think the key things that any new exporter looking to do business in Western Europe, probably culture and language. Some countries such as the Netherlands are more happy to do business in English. Other countries like France and Italy perhaps less so, and will certainly appreciate that first initial contact to be in the language of that country. So the kind of support we can provide to companies, I guess three things. The first is market intelligence, research, information. We can be eyes and ears on the ground. If you're thinking about exporting into Europe for the first time, well, we can maybe do a sense check. Our colleagues back here in Scotland, but also overseas, we've got a wealth of experience, a wealth of market intelligence to understand whether there is an opportunity for your product or service in the market. The second service that we can provide is around building networks. We can put you in contact with distributors, with agents, with potential customers. We can start to shortlist that for you. We won't necessarily be your regional sales manager, but we can help you avoid making some of those mistakes that early exporters can make. And I think the third service we can provide is help on the ground. We're very happy for companies to come out and use our offices in Paris. And over the coming months we'll have new offices that are opening around 7 new cities in Europe. So we're really happy for companies to come out to work with us and provide that kind of physical support, whether it's market visits or trade missions. Obviously one of the challenges for the coming years is going to be around the whole question of Brexit. And to try and address that, we're providing more support to Scottish companies over the next couple of years. We're going to be doubling our staff, SDI staff, based in the EU over the course of the next 2 years, because we think it's really important to provide a level of support and comfort to Scottish companies. And we feel strongly that for the types of companies we're supporting in Scotland, small to medium-sized enterprises, those relationships are critical. So we want to help companies build relationships with their customers overseas, so that as things develop in the future, those relationships are as strong as they can be, and our Scottish companies can continue trading successfully in the EU.